Number 8 of the unit review. So we have this particular graph here. You can see where, this is your y-axis, this is your x-axis. It would be better if we actually had this labeled a little better, but here's your x. You do have the y. Alright, so we need to write the equation of the parabola in vertex form, given this graph. Well, in vertex form, that means I need the vertex. Okay, so we have that. What is this location here? -2, 1. Remember from the equation for vertex form, so we've got y is equal to a times x minus h squared plus k. So I need h and k, which we've just found here. I now need to figure out how to find a. Alright, well, this is up here. I'm assuming this is the directrix. It's not labeled as such, but I'm assuming that this is the directrix, because it can't be the axis of symmetry, because remember, the axis of symmetry is going to go this way. So my directrix is located at the line y equals, and where am I? I'm at 1.5. Okay? Alright, so now let's scroll down a little further. What information can we gather from this diagram? Well, we've found that. We've got our vertex point, and we've got our directrix. How is that going to help me? Well, because now I've got the h and the k, and then I can figure out what a is based on the directrix. So if I can figure out what a is, then I've got y equals, whatever that value is, x minus -2 squared plus 1. Alright, so knowing this is a y equals, okay, then we know that the equation for the directrix is this, and we get that right out of our formula sheet, or that box, I should say. That's right in that area. So y is equal to k minus 1 divided by 4a. Alright, so scrolling down, continuing. Alright, well, what do I know from this information? Well, I know that if I look up here, y equals 1/2. Okay, great. Y equals 1.5. K is 1. Drop that in there. And then I still have this 1 divided by 4a. So, oh no, I've got fractions. It's not that big a deal. We need to chill out whenever we see fractions. Okay? So I want to get this part that has the variable a. I want to get this by itself. In order to do that, I need to subtract 1 from both sides. So 1 and 1/2 minus 1 would give me a whopping 1/2. Okay, so I've got 1/2. All right, now remember how to do proportions. I'm going to take the 1 times the -4a, and I'm going to take the 2 times 1, because remember, the negative only goes with one of them. So I've got -4a, which is the 1 times -4a, and then I've got equals 2, which is this. All right, so what do I do to both sides now? Well, we've got to divide by 4, and a -4 at that. Well, if I divide by a -4, then that's 2 divided by 4, which is simplified to -1/2. All right, so there's a. So this right here is a. We know that the vertex, which is always hk, was -2, 1. So I've got all the information I need, so I can substitute it into here. So then y equals -1/2, which is right here. That's where that will go. X minus -2, which is going to be plus 2. And then this 1 comes in at the end. And ta-da! I just take the values, substitute them in. Now remember, if you didn't understand something up here, rewind it, listen to it again, try to get a better understanding and a better feel. All right, there's number 8, all done.